Hi everyone. It's been about 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks. In front of you is an AP2 Atamoya that was grafted onto a Cherimoya rootstock that I purchased this tree from Southern California. It's 3 years old. It survived the snow from 2 years ago. So I'm in zone 9A, Paso Robles, California, and I just want to share this, an update on my pawpaw cutting and pawpaw tree. So just to show you, this is a sunflower variety that I'm grafting it to. Here's another one. So, and you can see right there, that's a new shoot that just, busted out from the grafting tape. I don't know, can you see it? Trying to get a different angle here. So basically the graft took. After 12 days, it showed, so it doesn't take it as long. It shows faster than if you're grafting Atamoya to another Atamoya tree. So it's super fast, actually. One of the fastest graft that I have ever seen, and this is my multi-variety pear tree, Asperia, that I did and prune now is flowering. This is, it gives out so much fruit every year. Now on that top branch, I need to tie both of those branch there down, so make another, what you call it, just like the lower branch. Just to show you, we're in my courtyard, garage courtyard, and I'm converting this red Atamoya into a pawpaw tree. So I am having more cutting, should be arrived either today, tomorrow, or the latest will be next week. Some top varieties, Susquehanna and Perico 2, 3, and 4 variety that I have it order. So I'm excited, and just an update from last week video. You can see it, and this is, I think it's Atwood. Yes, it's Atwood variety that I grafted onto Atamoya, red Atamoya tree. So, and right here is a flower bud. So, and here is that busted out from the tape, from the grafting tape, is the leaf buds. So, and here is another flower buds. You could, can you see it? I'm trying to get a better angle here. Okay, let me switch. Sometimes it's just blurry, it's driving me crazy. Here is a flower bud, it's a round. Okay, maybe this way. Can you see it? So it's not a leaf buds, it is a flower buds. It's round. So the chance of me getting fruit on this is a lot higher than waiting for the bare roots. I did plant some bare roots on the other side of that fence, and I will show you. It took. So you don't have to buy it from seed unless you want to do that. You could buy the bare roots, and they still have it online, and plant it to speed up the process. I purchased 1-year-old bare roots and 2-year-old bare roots. And I planted it, not only planted right after I planted, I graft cutting onto those trees, and it took. I will show you. So I'm excited. I just want to share with you how fast it takes. Here is another Atamoya. It's a Vietnamese Cherimoya rootstock that graft onto an AP Atamoya variety, AP1. The other one is other one over there is an AP2. This is AP1, and that's a red Atamoya. So getting a close-up so you could see, it did take, you could see it. Let me see if you could see, let me see here. Here's the graft, and this is an Atwood variety. So you could see it busted out from the tape. And here, if you could see it, it's not a good angle. But going here, moving to this cutting, you can see right there, it got a little bigger since last week, since the last video. Okay, right there. Oh, this is crazy. I cannot get a better view. Okay, right there. You can see the green leaves coming out. And down here, it's an AP1. So this is Atwood variety. So you need only one shoot here. So, and going down here, you can see it. It's gotten bigger. Can you see it? See? So it did take right there. Maybe I'll get in the front, this angle. Let me see if I could get better angle. I need to do my manicure. Okay. My hand become a farmer's hand now. It's no longer a city girl. Okay, there, you can see it. So, this is a better angle. So this is an Atwood cutting that grafted on to Cherimoya tree, Atamoya Cherimoya tree. So if you want to speed up the process, you could order the cutting online. I'm pretty sure they still have it in the Midwest or the East Coast, in the East, back East. So do your research to see what variety you like. And I did mine. I got Susquehanna coming, Petticoat 2, 3, and 4 coming. And right now I have Atwood and sunflower variety. And they said sunflower is a self-pollinating. But it's still, even self-pollinate, you still should have minimum two different variety to help cross-pollinate. So I'm gonna put this on pause and go over to the other side because my yard is so big. Hang on. And coming down here to the side of the hillside of my driveway. So down there is my driveway. You see the second gate to the house. So my crazy long driveway. And here, the first tree I planted here is partially shade in the morning because, and this tree is not protected with shade cloth. So just to share this, and in front of you is a 1-year-old bare root pawpaw tree. And I went ahead and grafted right away after I planted. I know it sounds crazy. A lot of people think I was crazy because you're supposed to wait till at least it's mature enough to graft cutting onto this tree. But being a little impatient, waiting, I thought, well, it doesn't hurt for me to try. If it doesn't work, then I'm wasting about $100 on cutting a tree. So, but it did work. So it did took this been planted 2 weeks now, and look at the leaves coming out from the graft. So this is bare root on the bottom here. 1 year, and the next tree is 2 years. 2 years that they shipped to me that I order. Hang on, without falling down the slope here. So most of them took. This one is also, has not broke out from the tape yet, but I could see is bulging right here. So I could see it's taking. Give it another week, it's gonna bust out from the tape. So here's a 2 years pencil size pawpaw, bare root pawpaw tree that I immediately grafted after I planted it right away. So I didn't wait. I know you're supposed to wait, but it works. And down there, that's 1 year old pawpaw tree there. I'm not gonna go down. But here is a 2 years old pawpaw that I planted it. Here you can see this tree is bigger. And this is bare root, planted 2 weeks ago. And right after I planted, I graft a cutting onto, and you can see the leaves is busted out from the tape there. Can you see it? Hopefully you can see it from this angle right there, my thumbnail. And this is Pedicure number 3. It's a highly regard from this farm that they're selling, and was grafted on April 1st. So you can see it. And then this one I did not do any grafting because it was too small. So it's to graft it, but it did took. It's showing little, let me see. I don't know if you could see it. Not from this angle. I could see it with my naked eye. Little green shoot coming out right there and there. So basically the bare root is is a lot faster. It's not that expensive. So you could purchase 1 year old tree or 2 years old and planted it. Or you could buy the cutting if you already have existing cherimoya tree. You could buy cutting and graft it onto your cherimoya tree or atamoya. And you would have multi-variety because it's in the same family. I looked it up. It's in the same family with Nona, cherimoya, atamoya, soursop, and there's another variety that is in the same family. So if you have those three, you could graft pawpaw cutting onto it. And going down here is another larger 2 years old bare roots that I order, and I went ahead and grafted also. And this variety is Pedicure number 2, and it's grafted on the same day, and it did take. You can see it. The leaves, the shoot is coming out right here. From the camera you couldn't see it, but I could see it with my naked eye. Let me see, maybe from this angle. So down here is pawpaw seedling bare root that I planted 2 weeks ago, and is showing signs. So I need to run a water line, a drip line, little spaghetti line down to this tree here. So, and I grafted with the tape and the rubber band. So just to show you, and then I got 2 more pawpaw tree right there with those orange flags. Right there. It's kind of far walking on a hillside. And you can see I'm having more hole prepared to have avocado and citrus planted. So just an update. So you could try it. From everything that I watch and read, they say pawpaw fruit is very tropical, and it's mature at the end of the year. For here, I'm guessing it will be the end of probably October, November in Paso Robles. Because our weather is a little cooler than Southern California. So we're about a month behind Southern California. So if you ever interested or try and was not successful, you could order cutting and graft it onto cherimoya. That would speed up the time instead of planting it from seed. I also have seed planted in a container, and the rest of the seed, some of the seed did germinate, and it didn't take that long. And then the rest of the seed, my husband's going somewhere. The rest of the seed has not germinated, so it's still sitting in my kitchen. Once it germinates, I'm gonna stick it in the ground. So beside what I have here, I have more from my previous video that was planted on my driveway behind my gate, the front gate driveway. So, and here's my surprise avocado tree. We're struggling, but it's coming. It's showing sign of is coming back, so that's good. So hope you like my video. If you have any question, just write down below and I will try to answer the best I know. So I'm excited my experiment works. Now I'm hoping if everything goes well, I would have higher chance of maybe pawpaw this year. And I will keep you updated if the flower open and if it get pollinate, if I have to do hand pollinate. But I know for sure next year if it didn't get pollinate this year, it will get fruit next year. So as the cutting get bigger, it will be more flower next year. So I hope you like my video. Thank you. Please subscribe.